details or call me with your bank account details. And that's when I retracted everything. And then he said, you need to call me urgently. So we spoke and he said, I just wish you had kept your bloody end of the bargain. And I said, okay, I'm not signing any contract to say that this is the truth because I'm totally unsure now. And you want me to be 100% sure? I'm no longer 100% sure and I'm not a credible witness.
Let me get this straight. 3 days before they went to air with the allegations, you contacted the reporter involved and said that you were no longer a credible witness.
That's correct. It was 12:28 on the 21st of May. My text message reads, I have thought really hard and I'm no longer 100%. It was him. I'm no longer a credible witness. I'm out.
And what was the response?
You need to call me urgently.
Did you?
I texted him back, call me. So he called me and I said, no, you can't use any information I've given you because I'm not 100% sure.
How does it make you feel that they still went to air with some of the allegations?
I'm absolutely furious. Not only have they discredited somebody else's name, but they've discredited my name too, and they've put so much pressure on a man that's already under so much pressure for something that I am not entirely sure about.
May 21, when you've sent the journalist the text message,
yeah.
Did you think that was the end of the story? Do you think it was all over then?
Yes, I did, because if I say no, that was supposed to be it. I had never signed a contract. The only thing I signed was the stat deck, and I only signed that at the time because I believed for 100% positivity that was him. So when I looked through my records, I knew it not to be so. It couldn't have been me.
Now you've kept the text messages. Why did you keep those messages?
It's just I keep all my text messages anyway, but these were of particular importance. Once I knew that especially once he'd aired it, I felt really like screwed over. Can I say that? Yeah. You can edit stuff out, can't you? Yeah, good. I felt really, really hard done by because I had not given permission for anything to be aired, and they went ahead and did it anyway.
On the day after a Current Affairs meeting with Craig Thompson, May 24, he went on the front foot, denying the allegations being made by Channel 9.
What I'm here to say is, guys, enough is enough, really. This defies credibility that you're going to spend $60,000 to buy an interview from a prostitute about a story. And quite frankly, this is journalism at its worst. Let's not descend even further into the gutter.
On the same day, Channel 9 broadcast in detail their investigation findings and alluded to the fact this woman had slept with Craig Thompson and had said so in an interview they were yet to air and in an affidavit, which according to this woman they knew for 3 days was incorrect.
Yes, I've agreed to pay this woman, but we did not mention the figure of $60,000.
Was it accurate?
It's thereabouts, I can tell you that.
So they've offered you initially $50,000, then another $10,000. $60,000 is pretty tempting, isn't it?
Yes.
Did that money cloud your view?
It didn't cloud my view because I said no to $50,000 and I could say no to another $10,000. It wasn't that. It was more, I'd thought about it and I thought, yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure I remember him. And so that was more what it was. I mean, yes, the money's tempting. I am poor, but that's not, I didn't lie or anything to get money. I haven't received any money and I will not receive any money. I refuse to receive any money from any media outlet for any of this information. But you would have received $60,000. If I had have signed the contract.
You didn't sign the contract?
I didn't sign any contract. And nothing was supposed to go to air until the contracts were signed. But they still aired it. They didn't have my permission.
There's been a lot of talk today about whether we have paid this former escort for information. Has any money changed hands?
Yeah, it's been a very big topic right throughout the day, hasn't it? Now, our boss, Grant Williams, has discussed a fee for her story, but at this stage, not a cent, and I repeat, not a cent, has changed hands, and nor will it until our investigation is absolutely complete.
She could face a maximum of between 5 and 7 years in jail.
Her lawyer, Michael McMillan, says his client is extremely remorseful for the confusion and heartache she's caused.
My client's devastated at what she might have done to the reputation of Mr Thompson and she wants to set the record straight.
Her intentions now, he says, to set the record straight and clear her conscience for no financial gain.
And can we just clarify there's been no money change hands here?
Not a cent, and money's never featured in any of the conversations she's had with me about this.
I'd like to apologise to Craig Thompson, his family, his friends, everybody who this has affected. I shouldn't even apologise for Channel 9, that's their misdoing, because I retracted everything before this went to air, and I feel absolutely terrible for Craig Thompson and his family. So.
Were you aware that the executive producer and the journalist involved actually flew down to Canberra and wanted Craig Thompson to view the interview that they'd done with you?
I didn't know they'd flown down, but I did hear on the news that they'd offered to show him the copy of our interview, and he had refused. But not only did Channel 9 do that, but they sent out the interview to all the other media, and apparently Justin Armston used to work for the Gold Coast Bulletin, and so therefore I sent out all my information, like where I live, where I work, everything, and sent it out to them, so they have a picture of me in the newspaper, which completely discredits me for my work and where I live.
Why are you setting the record straight?
Because I just don't think Craig Thompson should be punished over something that Channel 9 has aired that is quite likely false.
What dealings have you had with the police?
I haven't had any yet. They've called me.
Are you worried that you're going to be charged?
No. I don't see why I should be when I'm telling the truth.
Okay. You haven't been paid any money at all?
I haven't been paid any money from anyone.
So, you've touched on my message to Craig Thompson. What would you like to say to Craig Thompson and his family?
I'm really genuinely sorry for any harm I've caused by even speaking to Channel 9 in the first place. And it's a case of complete mistaken identity, and I can't apologise more for putting you all through all of this. Craig Thompson, your family, your friends, whoever else this might have affected. I hope you can accept my apology.
There could be people out there watching who perhaps are thinking, well, you made the statement, you didn't realise the fallout from making such a statement because it's such a politically sensitive issue that you've basically been scared into retracting what you said.
Nobody's approached me since the initial interview, so nobody's bullied me into saying anything or anything like that. No, it was me that I feel bad. I feel terrible about it, so that's why I've come out to say that I want to set the record straight, because Channel 9 has done the wrong thing here. Current Affair, Justin Armston, I feel they've all done the wrong thing. They've gone behind my back and done all this, aired all this stuff and put so much extra pressure on Mr. Thompson and everything like that, that it's just rude.